Kelly, thank you. Roy nailed it. Forget the past, forget the future. This is Manchester on a day when nothing else needs to matter. City unsteady on their pedestal. De Bruyne went short, Gundogan. De Bruyne squeezes something in, and Manchester City have a lead! Josko Gvardiol! How they've thirsted for that!
Well, it's been such a poor game so far in terms of quality.
We'll inform you that John Stones is poised. But that's an awful back pass from Nunes. Ahmad.
Oh, it's penalty.
Penalty kick. Ahmad upended. Anthony Taylor on the scene. And Manchester United have a glimpse of salvation here. Bruno Fernandes may have dug out the Reds. And now there's nothing between them on Derby Day. Martinez.
He's through.
Ahmad through the middle, he's got a touch on it, and Ahmad has scored for Manchester United in the 90th minute. That's a staggering moment, a mood-turning moment from nowhere, and from behind. United have turned it round in a trice. David, thank you. Filthy day, fabulous day. Wonderful sights and exhilarating sound. This place rumbles as it does only for this collision of the historically mighty. Liverpool parading that might emphatically in the here and now. United as distant from it as recent memory can recall. But regardless of weather and form and context, this for each is always the one. Bruno Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez! Thunders it in for Manchester United at Anfield! A goal rare and precious! His last back. McAllister. Gakpo! Fabulous goal! Amongst the men of Liverpool's moment, Cody Gakpo stepped up. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Could come down here for Salah, and there are handball questions.
I think his hand was high and it hit his hand, I think it could be...
He's actually turning away.
It's a penalty. Mo Salah! Another Salah arrow through Manchester United hearts. Again from Garnacho. Garnacho's cross. Ahmad! Well, that shakes it up again. Manchester United are not going away. And that is the top and the bottom of it. That is a fallen head. That is a belting football match in the finest tradition of this rough old rivalry. On the day they are inseparable. The two monsters with so little common ground have to shake on a share of it. Anfield to some extent feels anticlimax. United take some pleasure in stalling the enemy. United at the very end might have won it. David, thank you. And so, at a time here of potentially profound change, for the first time this year, Old Trafford throws open its gates for business. A hot ticket date with the fun-filled, freshly reinforced Tottenham Daredevils. It is United's only Premier League appointment of this recuperative, thinly spread month. It is a beauty, and for both, it matters plenty. Bruno Fernandes, it's a beautiful ball. Rashford latches onto it. Højlund in support. Marcus Rashford had it taken off his toe, and Højlund! big lead. That is the rich, raw potential that Manchester United want to tap into with Højlund, for whom Old Trafford begins to feel like home. Perot's take, equaliser! Richarlison peels away. The deftest, neatest of touches. It's a tiny, tiny finish, and Tottenham are level.
You can't say it hasn't been coming.
Fernandes. Marcus Rashford, Højlund, Rashford! Ripples at Old Trafford nets again at last. He has missed that feeling. He has ached for that moment, but Marcus Rashford, in front of his own people, is a Manchester United scorer again. Toro with an outswinger, Romero against the bar, there was no way through. Rashford, oh, Doggy has hit his own post, and Richarlison scrapes it out. Skip able to turn, Werner up ahead of him, Richarlison through the middle, Johnson also waiting for a delivery. Werner and Bentancur! 50 seconds into the second half, has rifled Tottenham level. Now there's a prompt response. Had of course missed so much football in 2023, hadn't scored a goal since just before his long layoff. Scores one to cherish, so they'll have to settle for that. For Ange Postecoglou, a point that means that from Erik ten Hag he has taken 4 this season, and that of course is a very decent return for ten Hag. A stabilising draw under new ownership and at the start of a new Old Trafford era. This is Goodison Park on a day far removed from the ordinary. This place is angry and it plans to tell the world. When Goodison is riled and roused, you know it. Manchester United are walking into a storm. Everton, amid fury and frenzy, are whipping it up. Nicely spread by Lindelof. Rashford face-to-face with Mikalenko. Dalot joining in from fullback. Dalot for Garnacho! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! That is one of the great goals! In front of a stunned Gladys Street. Special beyond special. How has he plucked that one out? Well, you think of the great... Rashford's got caught on it, but Neil's on his way now. Doucouré's waiting. It's Abdoulaye Doucouré who's steered it wide. Amid tumult and protest. Gibraltar centre-half, oh, here is Calvert-Lewin turning. Anana saving. McNeil following up, and it's scraped off the line by Mainu. What a save. Marcus Rashford thumps it in with style. United are 2 up on the road, and Goodison sees still more. That is a perfect penalty. Martial, off goes Pellistri. Fresh. Fernandes and Anthony Martial. That is nifty. That is neat, and that is game over. What a beautiful Manchester United goal. Anthony Martial, due one, and on target at last. And an afternoon that began with a Goodison growl ends with barely a murmur, because Everton, on top of all their big picture troubles, find their predicament worsened here by a Manchester United victory which is in the end quite substantial, and which for them, United, is of great consequence, carrying them as it does. Kenny, thank you. What a thrilling energy, what fervour there is in this wonderful old place. On the day when perhaps we discover further what is ambitious reality and what is Holt End fantasy. Are Villa really still playing for the biggest prize, or at the other extreme, could it be that a re-energised, refocused Manchester United are ready to reel them in?
One.
Fernandes delivers, Maguire's up again, and Højlund sweeps it in! For rock and roll Rasmus, this is becoming a habit. Maguire got big and made it happen. But Højlund is getting bigger week on week. Another thought about coming. It was stuck goals by Longley. Fired back in by Bailey and lifted in by Douglas Luiz. And the Holten Hollers. They feel it again. So Erik ten Hag and Manchester United must do it all over again. Douglas Luiz, you all recall at the start of the season, was scoring here almost every week. Varane. A little ball for Mainu. Dalot. Manchester United still the lead. Scott McTominay bounces off the bench and makes the difference again. And what a difference that might be. It might be, it still might be for Manchester United. Their tepid autumn into winter is warming now into spring. Manchester United, 3 wins in a row, enjoying life again and going places. Going perhaps back into the Champions League. That is still to be, of course, decided over the weeks and months to come.